Gas prices are impacting everybody in every industry, including farmers. Fertilizer is in short supply. There are farmer staffing shortages nationwide. But now Pennsylvania has a new loan program to assist farmers, and it's the only state in the nation to do so. Governor Tom Wolf announcing access to a new round of loans, grants, other incentives to help this next generation of farmers. Very, very exciting news. And I am very pleased to have our next guest, Pennsylvania Secretary of Agriculture, Russell Redding. Thank you so much for being with us.
Pleasure to be with you. Good morning to you.
This is a huge announcement, especially considering you're the first. We hope the first of many to have this incentive program. So I have to ask first, is this in response to the war in Ukraine, to the past couple of years of hardship, or was there another reason that you wanted to institute this program?
It's a convergence of things. I mean, we started out with an economic impact study several years ago that confirmed for us the importance of agriculture in the state. 18% of our gross state product in the state is agriculture. And then you couple that with what we saw in COVID, and then you add to it the prices that we talked about this morning in Ukraine. It's a convergence of things, but the right direction for us.
What is exactly the biggest difference between this program and previous incentives?
Yeah, there are several things. One is we don't make a distinction between the type of business that qualifies, right? So we want to make sure that agriculture is the business. It's a business without walls, but we want full access, just like we would treat manufacturing or the business on Main Street. So agriculture has full access. And then secondly, is to make sure that we couple that with the other components of our Pennsylvania Farm Bill, which are vitality grants and education, conservation. So it's the package of things that really leverages that Next Generation Farm Loan Program.
And this is specifically targeting new or beginning farmers. So would somebody who is a beginning farmer but has a corporate farming company qualify?
Well, again, it goes back to the years of production, agriculture. You can have up to 10 years, but you can't have ownership in an existing business, basically, to qualify. So you have experience, that's what we wanted, but we wanted to make sure that we were investing in folks who this is their first time farm loan or equipment needed to operate a farm that they were renting.
How has the response been? Have you had any applicants yet, and what are they saying?
Well, we are in the business of apportioning scarcity. Right. I would just say that there is a lot of interest. We've done 200 plus loans, the Next Generation Farm Loan out of this program, and it runs the full gamut of those who are doing production, and livestock, and produce, and fruits, vineyards, all of that. So yeah, we've done a lot of good loans to date, and it's important to note that this is a part of a loan package, right? So you still need commercial lending, and you need personal assets on the table as well. So we're a partner in this, and that I think is our real strength, is that we partner with our farm community here in the state. So very proud of that.
Yeah, and advocating for farmers too. It'll be interesting to see if there are some farmers who actually move to Pennsylvania because they know of your program, and that right now no other states are giving them anything like that. We do have to ask around the conversation surrounding the effects of the Ukrainian war and American farms. What are you hearing?
So we're hearing, the concern that input prices continue to rise. We are an agricultural state, as we've talked about here. You can't do agriculture without a lot of inputs, that's seed and fertilizer. And given what Ukraine and Russia provide to the world in terms of those inputs is critical. We're also well aware of the 30% of the market that Ukraine and Russia serve in terms of wheat and corn is having a major impact on food prices, wheat particularly, and corn on the input side. But most of all, just concern for what we see playing out here. It's a reminder of just how fragile our food system is coming off COVID and now watching Ukraine, is that you cannot take for granted this food production system we have in America. We're here in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, and how it impacts, again, not just our country and the food resources needed here, but around the world. Pennsylvania Secretary of Agriculture, Russell Redding, thank you for being on Morning in America. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.